Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Tom Spark. Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the most important noob things to do when torrenting, so stay tuned. So guys, the number one and most important thing you should do while torrenting is use secure VPN. Now there are a lot of free VPNs out there, but most of those free VPN services actually sell your data, slow down your internet speed, so it's not even worth using them in the first place. And in a lot of cases, they can even be viruses. So number one, if you're going to be using a VPN to secure your torrenting by anonymizing your IP address, not letting your internet service provider know every single thing you're doing, number one, do not use a free VPN. Use a quality VPN service. You get what you pay for. So guys, you might be wondering, well, Tom, how do I pick a VPN service? Well, I made it easy for you. I made a website called vpntierlist.com. This is a website where you can see honest reviews, community reviews, as well as my own rankings. And you just click on a VPN, you get a discount, you get a couple extra free months, and you can even click on the scores to see more information about that VPN's review, such as NordVPN. Here you go, a nicely formatted review. You can also check out the video reviews here on the channel if you're still having trouble deciding, but vpntierlist.com is the number one resource for discounts, ratings, and more. Check out the blog as well. So that's how you pick a VPN. For today's video, we're going to be using NordVPN. It's the top rated VPN here on the channel. If you use my link in the description down below, you'll get 4 extra months. I am not sponsored by Nord, but I'm an affiliate for them, almost like every other VPN provider, since they all have affiliate programs. It's so competitive industry. If you use my link, like I said, you'll get 4 extra months, and it is the easiest to use and best VPN nowadays. As you can see, it has a very nice interface. So it's very easy to use, especially with torrenting as well, since it doesn't block torrenting in the United States like some other VPNs, and some other VPNs even block torrenting completely. So not only do you need a safe VPN, but you need a compatible VPN as well, and NordVPN fits that bill. So guys, once you get your VPN up and running, it should look like this. You pretty much just sign up for a subscription, log in, and it's pretty simple. You can also install it onto other devices as well, and you can even torrent on your NVIDIA Shield if that's something you want to do. But most people put the torrents on their computer, then they use something like Plex or MB like that on your NVIDIA Shield or other compatible device that supports those little front-end kind of viewing interfaces. But the number one thing you want to do when it comes to your torrenting application, I would recommend using QBitTorrent. There's a tip. Use a free open source software like QBitTorrent. It's the best one. It has no ads and it's very easy to use. So guys, one of the most important things to do is you want to go to the advanced section, then go to network interface and bind it to your VPN's adapter. Now NordVPN has their own kind of name for a WireGuard protocol, which basically just means it's the fastest and newest protocol VPNs use to encrypt your internet traffic. NordLynx is their version of it. So you just click on it, you bind it to NordLynx, click OK, and pretty much you're never going to be able to download anything unless your NordVPN connection is on and secured. This is kind of like a kill switch integrated within QBitTorrent, and it's the easiest way to ensure you never leak your IP address. Another cool tip you could do is you could download kind of like these test torrents from something like ipleak.net, as you can see in my torrent application right there. Basically, this is a way to kind of see your IP address and see if you're connected to your VPN. Just a little quick tip. So basically the way it works, you go to ipleak.net, you go to this little area down here called torrent address detection. You add this little magic link just to, right now it's wanting to open up in Deluge, which is another torrent client, but I'm just going to copy and paste this link since it is a magnet link. So basically what you do is just go here, or you could do here, copy the magnet link and then do OK. And then once you do that, you should be able to refresh this and it should show you the kind of IP address from this link here. As you can see here, the website itself shows my computer is anonymized by NordVPN sent to Clara server. Right now, it's still kind of trying to figure that out. But you know, if you have your VPN connected and your thing bound, it is going to work. Sometimes these things are a little iffy, but just thought I should mention it in case you guys want to try out this just to make sure your thing's working. It doesn't seem to be working right now for me, but I've had success testing this out before. Maybe it will work right now. So I don't know. It doesn't really seem to be working right now, but you might want to try to see if you're especially paranoid. Another thing you guys might want to actually take a look at is a setting in the BitTorrent section. You might want to turn off enable local peer discovery. Sometimes this can cause issues if you're in college or something like this. So basically anyone else on your network, like a network administrator, might be able to see what you're downloading. So you might want to turn peer local discovery actually off. So yeah, I would enable that to off or disable that to off. Another thing you might want to enable is this little section here to require encryption. This is going to scramble your data headers. It's not as good as a VPN, but it will kind of work in conjunction to make it so there's not deep packet inspection going on. It's just something that can't really hurt, so I would enable it. Now, when it comes to some other torrenting tips, I would recommend a couple things. Number one, never download illegal content, only download Linux ISOs. This is me telling you I do not endorse or encourage piracy. Always check with your local laws and regulations, but especially do not download .exe files. Anything that is trying to install itself on your computer most likely is a virus or has a high likelihood of becoming a virus. So that means installing applications, games, things like that, or a highest likelihood of getting malware on your computer, whereas usually movies and pictures and things like that don't have as high a likelihood. But those things can also be transmitted in PDFs too. So you got to be kind of careful with everything. Just keep that in mind. Installing things is generally the easiest way to fuck up your computer, basically. A couple other things we could discuss is the difference between public and private trackers. Private trackers are usually trackers or websites you need to get accepted into. You need some kind of invite, or you have to pay a premium price to get invited. These things are more like private groups where you could gain access to content, whereas public trackers are available to anybody and most often have copyright trolls kind of scanning anyone downloading those files. So that's usually why people use VPNs. But that's kind of the difference between public and private trackers, in case you're wondering. Another thing is, what's the difference between seeding and leeching? Well, seeding is basically sharing files and leeching is downloading them. Basically, that's the way torrent traffic works, is through this distribution on the internet. Someone has the file, the torrent protocol allows it to be shared on the internet from someone basically seeding it. All right, guys, that's a pretty good overview of the basics of torrenting. Some of the most common questions I've seen when it comes to torrenting. Always make sure to check with your local laws and regulations. If you're going to use a VPN to torrent, make sure to use my one in the link down in the description down below to help support the channel and get a good discount as well. It's a win-win for both of us. If not, you don't have to do that. Just like, comment, subscribe for more VPN tips and tricks or when it comes to torrenting. If you're looking to automate your torrent experience, I've made several amazing videos on that topic, so check those out, and I'll see you again very soon.